Later. But I'm still gold. Still gold. Well, before we went live today, Bogart brought up a question. How does making love to a car work? Because there was some weird fan fiction with Jesus Christ, yes, that Jesus, and Lightning McQueen. So, does Jesus put his pecker in the tailpipe of the Lightning McQueen car when he busts a nut? Does he say ka-chow? And does that also mean that Jesus is a homosexual? Because as far as we know, Lightning McQueen is a man because it is voiced by Owen Wilson. So I guess ask yourself, not only how would Jesus have sex with Lightning McQueen, but also, is Jesus a homosexual? Is that the real case of everything? I'm sure the right wing, the hard blooded Christians will listen to this and freak out and spill their fucking wine that they think that is Jesus' blood, or the blood of Christ, or whatever the fuck you want to call that. That also brings another question. If you eat the blood of Christ, and hello, Justin, happy Monday indeed. If you eat the blood of Christ, or drink the blood of Christ, and eat the body of Christ, which is bread, does that mean you're a cannibal? Because they call the bread the body of Christ, and the wine the blood of Christ. So would that mean that you're a cannibal?
You've got to also take into account like the rest of the story and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because a dude gets nailed to a cross and is wearing like a crown of thorns. That's metal as fuck.
Yeah. They probably ate his body too. They probably ate his body. Maybe Jesus' pecker was the first documented hot dog.
And I'm just saying, like, first documented hot dog.
Yeah.
Because they put a fucking spear through his ribcage and shit, and it came out water. So he's like a big old water balloon.
Yeah.
But still, it's metal as fuck.
So basically, you just need to shove it in. What are those things? Not the inflatable thing. What were the helium? Just you stick it up his ass. So really, if you wanted to get rid of Jesus, all you had to do was stick a helium cord up his ass and then blow him up. You know, I don't know if he would have still been able to get past that. But hello, Nick. How you doing? Welcome everybody with that very sacrilege and controversial takes. Welcome everybody to the newest edition of the Hangman Outcast. I'm of course your one of the three co-hosts. I'm the main co-host, the founder, creator, all this other bullshit. The House of Chain, of course, along with my other co-host, where she believes that every day is no underwear day. Lilith.
I'm Lilith.
And then of course we have the man who was too chick of shit to go see Obsession, little bastard, who I almost fired his ass, but then I realized this is the first time he's actually denied to do something, which actually he's been able to do most of something that we've asked him to do. So he is better than David in every way, shape, or form, and he has more of a tan line than David's pale ass. Mr. Bogart, Emo Inuyasha.
What can I say? They wanted me to see a horror movie, and the thing is, anything that has any amount of blood that's spilling over in some way, shape, or form, too much for me. It's just too much for me.
Luckily, there was only really three scenes where there was a lot of blood in the movie. You would say probably.
There's probably like 3-4 scenes.
Yeah,
it's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, because when that guy gets, we're gonna talk about the movie regardless, because I'm gonna spoil certain things. It's on Peacock. It's been out for a while, so you should be able to see it this way. But before we get into the obsession talk, I'm going to talk. We talk about I'm obsessed with my woman.
Wait, before we do that, I was just thinking back on the whole Jesus and Lightning McQueen shit. And he could put like his tailpipe through Jesus's like his spot in his hand, that's all open that they nailed him on. I bet that's how they do it.
Oh, okay. So basically, you need So in a way, Lightning McQueen is fucking Jesus. Okay. All right. So we got that. We got that taken care of. Sin Help's a good one. Like I prefer Obsession, but Sin Help is another good one. I'm not gonna do.
My mom really likes Send Help.
Yeah.
I think she likes Send Help more than Obsession.
But I'm also going to say this: an 80-year-old woman is more balls than Mr. Beauregard. Let that sink in. But Mr. Beauregard, he is our delicate little flower that we cannot let be plucked. We are saving that for the season finale, where he will be deflowered in at least virtually. But we'll leave it at that until we get to that point. But because what was it you were saying, sweetie, about my appearance the first time you saw me?
What? That I kind of like, nerdy guys.
Yeah, nerdy guys.
Voice guys. Sometimes with glasses and a mustache.
Yeah. Yes. See, I like the trailer. I like the trailer. So yeah, she likes before I get on with that. She likes guys with glasses and mustaches. So everybody has a shot, unless your name is David, because he wears glasses, but he has no facial hair, and he's too white. But anyway, actually, yes. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be on the popcorn panel tomorrow because I got work. But so I can't really talk about it tomorrow, but I'm going to talk about it here. The Avengers trailer. I liked it. Is it nostalgia bait? You bet your ass it is. Do I care? Absolutely not. I eat that shit up. I'm going to go see this opening night or in the weekend. I just like seeing my man Ian McKellen back as Magneto, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, James Marsden taking a break from CGI animals to CGI other shit with Cyclops, and then of course the lovely Rebecca Romaine back as Mystique. And hey, in the trailer you get to see 2 Florence Pughs, and we love some Florence Pugh. So pew pew. But so we'll get to see that. And some other bullshit. We got the Gambits by Channing Tatum, and we got Serious Thor after they made him a joke in the last movie. I'm referring to Thor: Love and Thunder, or as I like to call it, Guns N' Roses featuring Thor. But yes, I'm looking. Huh?
Don't forget about that cancer block.
Oh yeah, and it still killed her at the end. Spoiler alert for like a 3-year-old movie. Or 4-year-old, I can't remember nowadays. Some of those MCU movies have been very forgettable. But yes, so we talk about the day that we first met in person, sweetie. I'm going to ask your perspective before I get into mine.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I don't remember the first time I met. Wow.
Sometimes it's all blurred, you know what I mean? But that's just kind of like the way I remember things.
It's 2 years, so yeah.
And I remember getting out of my car, and I was like, I may as well just go say hi because we were supposed to meet after you got off work anyway.
Yeah.
So I figured I may as well just show up a few minutes early and say hi. And yeah, and I walked in, and you greeted me, and you had the biggest eyes I'd ever seen. You looked a little bit nervous, and what? I don't think I got gas. I think I just went and got a drink or something.
Yes.
And I remember asking you about restrooms, and your boss was giving me this look.
Yeah.
He's giving you a look too.
Yeah. I think I told once I got bored I was going to be going on a date or something. So basically, I couldn't stay no matter what. I had a life. Yes, and then you came in, and yes, you had this little cocky little smirk when you looked at me, kind of like all you need to do was stick your finger in your mouth and be psst, like that type of shit. Because you look really good. Yeah, I look like a blob with my work shirt on, looking so unappealing compared to what I usually dress. Yes. With my black hair that I regret. Yeah, I did have the black hair because it was right before Mason came down. So yeah, it's right before Mason and I think yeah, because that was the day after the power went out.
Oh,
I blame you for part of that. It goes and went out the day before and or day after, not the day of. That would have been embarrassing. I would have been like, "Can we go to your place? I know it's a ways, but can we?"
They're like, yeah, I'll just call my mom.
I'd be like, or I could get a motel. I'm like, I'm not trying to be sleazy. I just don't want. I want you to have a comfortable time and all that. So yeah,
I would agree with that too. Just been like, yeah, let's get a motel and just take your PlayStation with us.
oh, we need to take place with us.
I mean, that's what I used to do sometimes when I go stay at hotels.
Oh yeah,
I take a PlayStation with me.
yeah. I think I tried that once at Motel 6 years ago. It was a PS3, and they had so many fucking issues trying to hook it up.
There were some issues, but I managed to link it somehow, some way, and I managed to play. It was great.
Yeah, and then I was trying to think, and then of course went to that one place with boba tea. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Hey, I'm just glad we had some boba tea near us.
Yeah, and then we went back to my place, and you rocked my world to the point where I couldn't walk straight for a while. It kind of reminded me of today before I came online. Yes, we almost had to cancel the show because we wrecked ourselves too bad. We went 2 rounds. There's a lot of butt stuff, spit, jizz, squirt. What else? More spit, nipples, feet flying around. And yeah, sucking teeth, and giving her to Superman. Beauregard, do you know what he's making up it? Do you know what the Superman is?
The Superman? What the?
Do you know what it is?
I'm assuming it's doing this in bed. That's my
Doing this in bed, like no. Actually, sweetie, do you want to explain to him what the Superman is?
So the Superman is to like when the girl, usually when she is asleep, asterisk give or take, you come on her back usually, and then you stick a bed sheet to it. So that way, after it dries and when she wakes up, she's Superman.
I thought it was when you put it in between the butt cheeks.
No.
I thought you told me it was that. That's why.
No, you put it on the back like a Superman case.
Oh dang! I've been doing it wrong then. Why'd I do it to your under boob and your armpit and all that good stuff?
I don't know. Now you're just I don't know what you would call. Just doing some home improvement with the caulking. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the caulking and all that. Yeah. Is your armpit? Is your arm stuck together?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I gotta get some super glue. Anyway. Okay, so well, I'm glad you explained it because I thought I knew what they meant, but thankfully I was corrected. It is not when you put the jizz in between the butt cheeks and make it stick. So if you find yourself a honey Beauregard, you know the proper way to do the Superman and not the one I thought it was. So you're welcome for that bit of knowledge. But it would be a great prank. Let's say you get with a girl, maybe she told you maybe it's the first time and she tells you she loves you or something right in the beginning, and you're not like, nah, bitch, that ain't for me. You're my first. I want to settle down already. I got many more bitches to play with. So when you do that, you just wait for her to sleep. Then you do the jizz on the back and put the bed sheet in. Yeah, and then you leave and don't call her back. And if you need to, just have your friend tell her that you died in a violent way, and then avoid her for 5 years. So I did to a Hooters girl one time. Yes, Boa girl. I'll tell the story real quick. So there was a Hooters chick, right? No, not Liv Morgan. Although that would have been kind of funny. Like, man, she looks familiar. Holy shit! I remember her from Hooters. Like now she linked up with Dominic, all that. But anyway, so my point is, so basically, me and her were hitting it off, I was working in the area at the time near the Hooters, and so we actually what? No, I wasn't. That was actually the good thing. Well, anyway, so what happened was we got it on Donkey Kong, and she wound up being a little crazy for the old people out there. May not know what cray means, but not crazy to my liking. I'm talking like crazy. Like she was already in love before, even though we didn't even have a proper date. We just went back to her place and fucked. Anyway, but she was kept calling me, right? She was calling me through Messenger and also, or it was a Messenger. I think it was Messenger. Well, anyway, so I thought that was kind of a little too much. I was trying to figure out a way to, because she seemed like that girl that would probably stalk me at work or some shit if I broke up with her. So I was like, what way could I figure out how to do it, right? So I talked to a buddy of mine and I asked him, I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you tell her that I died? And he said he would. And he went up to her. Well, first he tried to get her to go out with him because he thought, well, I could take her off your hands. Well, that didn't work. So the second option was to tell her that I died. So he went to go tell her. She sobbed, all this other shit. She probably got a tattoo of my name on her. I don't know. She was that crazy type. She probably did get a tattoo of my name on her. So maybe there's a woman with my name on her chest or somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, so basically, and then the question was going to be, and my woman's asked me this question actually, because I didn't go to Hooters for many years. Luckily, she left or got fired or quit. I don't know what happened. Let's have to take a break for a moment. But anyway, so basically, I had to. What was it? So luckily, I was able to go to Hooters with my friend Dragon and Mason, and luckily the girl wasn't there because I knew a guy that worked there, and I asked him that. Well, anyway, so my woman asked me what would happen if she ever saw me out and about. Well, here's a good answer. I would tell her.
Sorry to pause, but what year was this?
It was like, I don't know, maybe 5, 7 years ago. I can't remember. It was years ago.
Damn. So you know Dragon and Mason.
Oh no. Well, Dragon and Mason technically I met 6 years ago in 2020, but the girl thing, it happened probably like, I don't know, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. It was somewhere in that period. No, Dragon, Mason, and we went to Hooters in 2024 because that's when Dragon's first time coming down here. Well, anyway, so yeah, people would ask me, well, what would you do if she saw you? Well, here's a good question. Here's a good answer for you. I would tell her that I am an identical twin, and she only knew me as Charlie, so I would go by Carl. That'd be my identical twin's name. And if I was still single at the time, if she wanted to get it on like Donkey Kong again, you know what? I wouldn't mind. She doesn't know I'm me, so she probably think, okay, I'm Charlie. Hey, let me eat that shit, weirdo. Sorry, my dog.
Of all the names, you went with Carl.
Something basic, something easy to come up with. Well, anyway,
every time I hear the name Carl, I think of llama. Had a baby llama.
So basically, and then, if she decided to get all obsessed again, I'd probably have my friend tell her again that Carl died in I would have probably said that I'm a construction worker and that we were lifting a safe into a building, and then someone dropped the rope because we were lifting it upwards, and the safe fell on Carl and killed him. So that would have been what my second death would have been. And then if it happened again, I would have been, I don't know, what's another one? I'm trying to think of another, because then the whole thing would be triplets. So my identical triplet. But I need to think of a name. Maybe I don't know, Chester or something. I don't know, something. So basically, luckily, I've never had to deal with that once before. But yeah, so Mr. Bogart told me of all the things you picked Carl, the name for the identical twin.
Arl.
Yes. Everything good, Stephen?
Yeah, sorry, just need a few bucks.
Oh, tell her go fuck off.
No.
This story is
How
going
much does she
all over
need?
places.
20 bucks.
Oh,
We had-
okay.
We had
She's
Carl,
got a
we
gas
had-
station in her car to find.
Oh, okay. So you said she better pay you back. All right, then we'll just rob her rich dude's grandparents. Sound good?
This story is going random places because that we had Carl, we had triplets, we had a safe at Faith Fallen. What is?
Yeah, and then I don't know what would have happened with Chester. He may have fallen into an electric eel tank. He was Steve Irwin himself. I don't know. I'll find it. I don't even know how I originally died in the story. I just know that the Carl one died with a safe falling on some Final Destination shit and all that.
This is like a 3D cartoon all of a sudden.
Yeah. So
Oh god.
So would you believe me, sweetie, if I told you I was Carl? I wasn't me. I was an identical twin. Same hair, same face, same body type.
You didn't have something to
Well,
because I mean, it wouldn't help that you have the same tattoo.
I got it in honor of Carly. and then the triplet Chester would have gotten it in honor of Carl and Charlie. Yeah, in the same exact location, done the same exact way, all that good stuff. But I didn't know how to do it, so we were able to find an arm from Carl that we were able to mirror it. And if you want to get really sick and twisted, I just peeled off the part and put it on there.
Oh my god.
That would have been the other one too. So yeah, that would have been the idea as well with that. But no. So that was a story about the Hooters girl that was too crazy. But she was a dumb brunette. She probably would have believed it. I could have probably told her the sky was green, and she probably would have believed it. But yes. Outside of that crazy story, Supermaning a woman's butt cheeks or something like that, and some sexual gymnastics. We were getting it on to the song called "Suck My Dick While I Fuck That Ass."
When I fuck that ass, say.
Yeah, it's what was the rapper's name? I know
Horstick
MPEG. Horstick.mpeg. Look for the song "Suck My Dick While I Fuck That Ass" on wherever it may be, if it's on anywhere. But
More? Did you say Morse or horse?
horse stick, like a horse.
Nah.
Yeah, horstick.mpeg. Anyway. So, there we go.
I think
So
we found them.
yes. And then I guess the other thing was we were talking butt stuff. Well, this was my reaction when she realized she was getting it up the butt.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yes. And then this was her thought after
It
that.
was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Yes. And so don't worry. In a few years, or hopefully it was enough to give her a good old butt baby. And in 9 months, the baby will come out and
His name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring.
yes. So we're gonna have John Cena as our child. He is going to be in a workout speedo doing a Metrics ad at our local gas station.
What else is there?
They do one for Tide or Ajax. Yeah.
I was trying to get one for a money service too, and I was like, damn, John Cena, just seeing whatever you can get, huh?
So before we get into the main topic and the other shit we're going to be discussing here, I want to go through a few things. Yes, as you've noted, as anybody has noticed, the channel has gone through a rebranding yet again because I'm a perfectionist. I'm never satisfied, but we are going into a new direction. This is technically the new era of the Hangman Outcast because this is the very first Hangman Outcast. 1 second. It is the very first Hangman Outcast that I am officially fully monetized. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, one thing that a lot of other shows on this platform has never been able to do. No Bofas, shout out to Bofas. No Rant and Rave, shout out to them since me and Jordan talked. All of them, they were never able to get monetized, and yet with three different versions of this damn show, we have been able to finally get monetized with the channel. So not only super chats are open, but we will have ads in the replay of this show. So if you will, watch the show and get the ads. Or if you do not want to watch ads, buy YouTube Premium because it will save you a lot of time. But yes, we are fully monetized because it's been a wild week. Last week was wild. A man was once again brought to tears into his knees. He probably felt like he was sucking my dick while I fucked his ass, but I don't swing that way. So it was a wild week. So now we are in a new era. This ain't like the Triple H new era where it's basically the same but nothing else. Although maybe some cases, the Hangman Outcast logo will stay intact. However, that will be as every season we have a new logo for each season. What's up, Sue?
No.
There you're about to say something. Have you? Well, I guess we'll go into this. Have you learned anything this week or this past week?
Oh, me?
Yes. Well, 1 second before we get into that, I need to do something real quick. All right, I'm back. So, has there been anything you learned this week?
I looked into more practices and sexual practices of ancient Greece, and very much like, remember when I told you about the Japanese, how they would have like their samurai and they would have like a boy that would also fulfill like sexual favors as well as like taking care of them.
Uh-huh.
Well, it turns out that ancient Greece basically did the same thing, where they would have young boys as like caretakers to the men, and they would also be used for sexual practices. Specifically, apparently there wasn't a whole lot of actual like anal penetration, but what they would do is they would squeeze the butt cheeks together and then masturbate themselves off that way on the boys.
So basically, everybody in ancient Greece were pedophiles.
Yes, basically. Well, specifically the men, because like the women were often raped, and the thing is, like, a lot of times the men would have a wife that would kind of sort of be kept away because her deal was just that she was supposed to produce heirs and stuff like that. So the men were often told to like go and be free with their sexual practices.
Interesting. Did you learn anything this week, Mr. Beauregard?
Oh boy.
Outside of Jesus and Lightning McQueen fucking.
Well, not that, but not those two, but I'll say this for this somehow. When it comes to sex, oh God, am I embarrassed to say this? The way I want.
This is a safe space.
What?
She said, tell us this is a safe space.
Well, it should. Well, it should be. It should be, but I don't want any of my relatives to see this.
Oh, trust me, our family doesn't watch this shit anyways. I even told her not to show her this shit. Anyway, enlighten us with the sex talk.
I think you've heard of this. Missionary?
Yes, missionary.
Is it the same? Is it still the same thing when you're lying down on top of the person?
Oh, like if the girl's on top of you?
That's what I would like to see.
Oh, okay.
So you want to see her get on top of me right now?
No, he's just saying that he would like a cowgirl.
Oh, so you like a girl to ride? Yeah, because that's basically a cowgirl. Yes, yeah, she rides you like a horsey.
However, I only wanted to stay that way while the couple is just kissing and nothing else.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's the only way I vision it, especially in Japanese anime for some reason.
Okay, so yes, but you do also need some new things. Like for example, like when me and her do stuff. Sometimes she gets on top. Sometimes I get on top. Sometimes I go real deep in there. Sometimes we do it. I do it in the butt, and then and all that other stuff. You always need variety in your thing. But at the beginning, it's always nice to have one particular favorite. Like for example, your favorite, sweetie, would be considered doggy, right?
Yeah, I think my favorite.
Yeah. And yes, you can get very deep in there if you know what I mean. And also you could basically do it both ways. Like the beauty of either vaginal or anal is that you could do it either way, but sometimes if it's anal, you may need a pillow or two to get them adjusted if you're doing it at a certain angle. But it just depends on your size and your flexibility, I guess. Because trust me, I've seen some scenes where a girl's on top of the guy, but it looks like she's fucking him, but he's still fucking her. It's very interesting. I'm not flexible enough to do some of that shit.
To use pillows.
Don't be afraid to use pillows, and don't be like us and not use condoms. Shit, even when we first were going to do something, I was trying to be the respectful man. I'd be like, let's use condom, because I didn't know she preferred it without one. So she just literally, but for I'm still trying to figure out her motion. She had a fluid motion. It went from what?
There's still one question in regarding the cowgirl position.
Okay.
Why is it that the female has to like bend her knees in order to actually do this?
That's a question for you, I would say.
Because like when she's on top, it's like she's doing this. Like let's just say these are her knees. Yeah. Why does she have to do that? I prefer for like they were straight all the way.
Well, it's probably because they gotta go up and down. It gives them some motion. Just like if they do it standing. And what I mean by that is like they're literally like bent down, like where they're squatting. So basically, you could like do it standing. You could do it kind of like a cowgirl, but you're squatting instead of.
Yeah, like sometimes I just do a squat. Sometimes I am on my knees. But the thing is, if I were to like have my legs completely like flat, I don't think I'd be able to bounce at all.
Yeah,
I would just kind of sit there.
Yes, which is not a bad thing because if you could do the guy could do because even if you're if you're laying on your back, you can still do the work. So it just depends on how good your emotions are and all that. So yes.
Well, crap. So I guess having the knees flat is just my fantasy, and it will never come true then.
Well, there is another way you could do it. You could do a split. If you have a very nimble girl, you could do a split one where basically she splits, but she sits on you, right? Like and she can put her like do a split, but her legs are going to like the left and right directions, and she's using basically maybe her ankles or her heels to fucking go up and down, or you just fuck her like that. It basically depends on the situation. I had that done one time, and it was interesting. I did not know you could fuck somebody like that, but now I know. So, yeah. There's also one called the lawnmower. I was explaining this to her earlier. There's a sexual position called the lawnmower, where basically the girl's doing a handstand, and you have her legs like kind of like you're holding your legs like a fucking like you're carrying something, and you're ramming her. You have it in her, and you're ramming her, and while you're ramming her, she can move around on her hands. It's like a handstand, basically. But she's kind of in an angle, and you're fucking her like that. So, yes, the lawnmower is another good one that I'm going to try on her one of these days. Hey, and for your wrestling fans out there, the best sexual position, and there's no penetration. Well, at least if we're not talking about, if you're talking mouth, and yes, there's a thing called the 69, or in the wrestling case, there's the lane 69, where it's basically where you're staying, the girl is sucking you off while you're eating her out. And then there's the standing one, which I like to call the tombstone pile driver, which basically you have her in the same position, but you have her lifted up and she's hung upside down, sucking you off while you're going to town on her cake. Or as The Rock would say, pie. Also, shout out to Moana. Speaking of which, shout out to Moana for bombing at the box office and losing to The Odyssey and Ellen Page. Ellen. Remember, the title of the stream last week was Ellen Page is a Man. I think I put Ellen Page just to do that to offend people. But anyway.
Well, here's how I would look at that. When you know that the live-action Snow White bombed very badly.
Thankfully, yes.
But then all of a sudden, it made a comeback with the Lilo and Stitch live action.
Yes, basically telling you people would rather see a CGI alien than The Rock in that ridiculous wig, or even Rachel Zegler in that god-awful hairstyle, looking like Lord Farquaad from fucking Shrek.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if the next Disney live action after Moana all of a sudden is a savior all of a sudden.
That could be a possibility. Like, I've also said The Rock's career as a big-time star is dead. I don't think the next Jumanji movie is going to make any money. But we'll see about that. Let's see. What did I learn today?
It's not about really the rock and all. It's about like how is Disney's history with live action movies going to work? And
yeah,
so far as there are some ups, and in the case of Moana, there are some downs.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think what I learned today. Oh, I guess my thing would have been able to do certain angles with the butt stuff. That was part of what I learned today. Oh, anything else I learned today? Yeah, I think that's it. Yes.
Right.
What?
Started this. You know how you showed me that clip of Indy Neverett getting that copy of, was it Modern Warfare 2 or something?
Yes. So she.
You know, some people are saying that she was being rude and ungrateful.
Why?
Because she didn't even say thank you in the clip.
Probably she was fucking astonished. You look at her face, she's like freaking lost for words.
Yeah, so people are giving her flack for that.
Oh, good. She may have said thank you all after the camera rolled.
Well, I think she did. She did come out and say thank you in like a Instagram post.
That's what I'm saying. People are fucking any way to fucking cancel. That's what I'm saying. That's why you can come on here and say fuck, shit, cunt, bitch, all this other shit. And who are the fuck are going to cancel you? Some schmucks on the internet going to try to cancel you? No. The only person that can cancel you is yourself. I should know. I canceled myself one time, a long time ago. But you know what? I'm the one that brought myself back from the brink of death. At least on the internet. Not anything else, because, But with that, we are going to get into our thoughts on the movie Obsession. So, sweetie, you want to start?
Yeah, I guess so. So I really enjoyed Obsession. It was one of those that I feel like I had to see more than once. Because I feel like I didn't like it as much as I wanted to on the first go around, but I found myself liking it more the second time around. And I guess also with the memes and stuff. I mean, I told you that. I told you going out of the theater that this would be like super memeable, and it was.
Yes.
Which I think some of the memes are some of my favorite things that have come out of this.
Yes. It's like I show you certain ones that fit with us. Would have been like if I put a rubber on the first time we did stuff, and then you would be, no, we're just having a nice day.
Yeah, so there's that.
Bear's the villain at the halfway point. I've stated this. He was not the villain at the beginning of the movie. He was just a little bitch.
But maybe it happened earlier than I thought, though. I that's what I was thinking this third time around. Is like maybe he became the villain a little earlier than I initially thought.
I've stated the moment he became full on villain was the moment when he fucking when she asked him to kill him or kill her, and basically she fucking he made the movie's about this guy who has his crush on this one girl, Nikki. And he has a crush on her. He's too timid. He's too much of a little bitch to say anything. So he basically said he found this thing called a one-wish willow, where if you break it, you can make any wish you want and it comes true. He wished that Nikki would love him more than anything in the fucking world. And of course, the wish came true. But not only that, she became obsessed with him, hence the name of the movie. And of course, insanity happens, including a brick. Funny enough, he's one of those bastards who has a crush on this one girl that's out of his league, but then he has a baddie on the side that is also out of his league that fucking likes him, but he's too oblivious to know that. And when they finally have that moment, obsessed Nikki, comes in bashes her head through the window and takes her head and a brick and mashes it together. It was glorious. Yes. And then Nikki was so obsessed that she thought maybe he liked this other girl more. So now there's a theory going around that she scalped her, and after she died, she scalped her and put her hair on her head, and then she put tattoos on her. She basically self-mutilated herself with tattoos to make it look like the other girl's tattoos.
She stole her dress too.
Yeah, she stole her dress too because she was butt ass naked with her mush face and I think possibly missing scalp. Yeah. Yes, that was the bloodiest scene in the whole movie. Outside of that, there was a little bit of self-mutilation where Nikki would, when she was trying to snap out of it, because the real Nikki was basically getting butt fucked by something in wherever purgatory it was. So basically, she would break out every so often, and she tried to kill or unalive herself, where she broke a bottle and all that, and stabbed herself in the head with the bottle.
She also cooked the cat.
Yeah, she also cooked the cat. Basically, the beginning of this movie is the character's name, the main character, Bear. He comes home and finds that his cat basically OD'd on his dead grandmother's pills. That I don't know how the cat got into it, but the cat died. And so first, when the Nikki became obsessed, she cooked the cat, or first she made a shrine of the cat, and then she cooked the cat and the dead cat, who'd been dead probably for at least a few days now at that point. Cooked the dead cat and let Bear eat it without his knowing. Then there was a scene when he's going to work. She stands there the entire day because he's gone to work. So she's standing there. She urinates on herself. She, of course, shits herself and probably throws up too, I think. So yes, it was pretty gnarly. Let's see what other crazy stuff happens. Bear's friend makes a wish for $1 billion. He gets it, but before he celebrates it, he gets shot in the head by Nikki. And then at the end of the movie, Bear tries to unalive himself by, first off, shooting himself in the head. Then he decides to, what was he trying to do? Oh, yes, take some pills. And then he even, because he's a chickish, he tries to throw it up. But then Nikki, obsessed Nikki, makes a wish for Bear to love her as much as she loves him. And right beforehand, he dies because of the OD. And then right before she started about to shoot herself in the face with the gun, she snaps out of it and realizes all the chaos she did. So basically, more of the story is be careful what you wish for. And she's probably in prison and probably getting the death penalty now for all the deaths she caused. But it wasn't her. It was obsessed Nikki. But cops not gonna believe that shit. Be like, it wasn't me who mutilated my friend and drove her face into a brick. No, it wasn't me who shot my other friend who I was sleeping around with from time to time in the head. No, it wasn't me that caused my captor to fucking OD on some pills. No, it was let's see. That's a good theory. Most of the zombie says, I think the reason Nikki cooked the cat was for Bear to always have a piece of the cat with him. It's like that scene where she said she wanted to watch him sleep and she wore his sweater because she liked how it smelled like him. And of course, there was plenty of memes like the no, 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 no. There was, of course, the why don't you love me? What other ones were there? Freaky Nikki, maybe that could be a meme.
Flower pot thing was really cool.
The flower pot one, yeah.
I've seen that come up as
The one where she's in the corner. But yes, we got to talk about, of course, Curry Barker, who directed this film. It was a YouTuber. So yes, everybody, you too could make a big horror movie and make a gajillion dollars because the budget for this movie was $750,000 and the movie grossed about $450 million worldwide. So basically, while movies like Moana and Supergirl and Master the best of the
I'm sorry, what was that? Say that again?
universe.
You like glitched there for a second. Hello?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, I was having some connection issues. Anyway, while movies like Supergirl, Master of the Universe, and Moana, even though Master of the Universe is the best of those three movies, are bombing at the box office. This movie that only cost $750,000 made bank at the box office. That and Backrooms. The cinematography was great. Some of the shots were even great, like the silhouette of Nikki in certain shots were even great. It was not as graphic as I thought, but there was at least one graphic scene that was pretty brutal. Other than that, it was pretty tame in terms of the blood. But if you like throw up and shit and piss, maybe that there's at least one scene for that too. And if you want cannibalism, eating a cat, then you have that too. So yes, that was it's a movie for all generations. Show your kids, show your elders, show the special. Show all of them around the world. This movie needs to be seen. It is still in some theaters. It's in theaters near me. So if you want to see it in the big screen, you still can. Or if you don't, watch it on Peacock and or buy it digitally, or it's out on 4K. Instead of buying the movie about the pedophile, aka Michael Jackson, go and watch Obsession. Go buy Obsession. We will be buying it very soon. We gotta go to Walmart tonight and buy it right now. So okay, sound good? All right, there we go. And yeah. So that's Obsession. So what's your thoughts on the trailer, Bogart? Because you only got through the trailer.
Honestly, I guess when these guys were like screaming when they got to those scenes, I'm like, okay, this is freaking me out right now.
Well, Mr. Bogart, for not seeing the movie, I'm going to conjure a woman to come to your doorstep right now and be obsessed with you till the end of time. I will do that. I will do that in a few minutes. Hamasha. Yada yada yada. Boo doo da do All right. At about 10 p.m. my time, a woman should be knocking at your door and wanting to be obsessed with you. And yeah, so there you go. It'll be like in the movie. Just hopefully you don't die. Because I still, yeah, try to die because I need you for next week and the week after that. Yeah, I tried to get her killed either. I will, because I need you for next week and the week after that and the week after that, and of course next season. But yeah. Let's see what else we want to talk before we get to the trivia thing. We talked about our first encounter. We talked about some great sex positions. We talked about Supermaning. I should actually Superman your butt cheeks right now. I'll probably smoke one more before we go in because I will have to transfer it to the laptop. And then all that good stuff. So, Beauregard, how was your week? What'd you do? Anything interesting?
Oh, you mean the rest of the week after last week's episode?
Yes.
Well, let's just say that I got to spend some time with my family again. I'm still gonna get to spend them. Oh my God, my words. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I got to spend some time with my family on Friday, and Thursday night to Friday afternoon. And I'm probably gonna spend some time again in 2 days, and another 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
Ah, okay.
And Friday it was at my mom's pool. Now it's gonna be this upcoming Sunday at my aunt's pool.
What up, Vamster? How you doing? Well, that's good, Mr. Beauregard. Well, two things. Yes, transition. How was Nikki covered in shit when she was basically standing in one spot for hours? Well, it looked like either shit or throw up. I don't know. That was. We never did get to see her backside after that, so we don't know. But it did look kind of weird. It either looked like throw up or shit or both.
Like profusely sweating or something.
Yes, because. Yes, and not in a good way. Well, maybe she was wet too, but probably from the urine. But yeah. Well, two things I want to say. I'm doing good, Vamster. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all the people that are stopping by so far and all that. Well, two things, I guess. Well, first off, the week was good for me. Nothing too crazy. Just doing seeing the family, myself on Sunday, and all our good stuff. I'm probably doing the same day next week and doing some yard work for the mother-in-law. And then, yes, well, you know what? I'm going to rip the Band-Aid out now. Originally, I was going to tease it. I was going to do this, but there was a thing that we tried to do many years ago in the original version of the Outcast. It was a whole thing where we were getting David to be on Omegle. And David was going to, he looked like he linked up to a girl, and of course they were going to go on a date on an episode of The Outcast. Well, unfortunately, the girl bailed. I had a second option, but she bailed as well, so David was left all alone. And unfortunately, Omegle died. I blame David for this, because otherwise I would probably do that today. However, Mr. Beauregard, congratulations. Through all your hard work, your trials and tribulations, I will secure you a virtual date on the season finale of the Hangman Outcast. And I've already prepped her on this, and she's the only one that knew about this. I have not even told Mr. David, but fuck you, David. You had your chance and you blew it like the Red Sox blow every season. You will get a virtual date, Mr. Beauregard. Hello, River. How are you doing? You will get a virtual date, Mr. Beauregard, with the one, the only, the immaculate Lilith on the season finale in 4 weeks. Yes, I'm giving you permission to have a date with my wife on the season finale.
Oh,
So wear a suit, wear something nice, get some SpaghettiOs, and for the first hour of the show, you two will be talking like you're having a date. Look at Beauregard's face. He's in disbelief. Yes, don't worry. She is, but don't worry, there will be no sexual thing. I will not, like, dating my wife is not the same as fucking my wife. I am not that type of swinger. But but yes, you will have a date with Lilith. I'm not bullshitting, on the season finale in 4 weeks. So how do you feel about that?
well, if it was just talking, that I can understand that.
Yes, you could do that.
Yes, it's just a first date.
Yes, you're not doing it like how we did our first date where we talked and then we fucked. So there's no and no fucking allowed. No nipples, no penises, no buttholes, no toes, no feet. And all this. Babster's like, I wish this luck. So yes, in 4 weeks on episode 8, the season finale of season 2, we will have the date of the century. We've had the debates of the century. We've had other things that will be called the date of the century. I will make a thumbnail in the coming weeks for that episode. But again, it will be in 4 weeks' time. So get your notepad and get things you want to do, and we're going to do that and all that good stuff. I was originally going to let this naturally be organic. Unfortunately, due to delays and other shit, I've just had to rip the Band-Aid off and tell you how it is. But yes. So get a suit or get a suit shirt or whatever the hell you have that may be classical, or wear something comical, whatever floats your boat. But yes. So that will be in 4 weeks' time on the Hangman Outcast. Be there or be triangular.
You can bring the puppet.
Yeah, she's always talked about wanting to get DP'd. So you know what, she'd be fine with a Beauregard and a puppet. Hey, I saw a porno one time where this chick was getting DP'd by a regular sized dude and a midget.
And that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And DP, for anybody who doesn't know, it is basically where you put one penis in the pussy and one penis in the booty hole at the same exact time. It is quite erotic and painful from what I've heard. The closest I've ever seen that in person is an orgy or a threesome, but it was with a strap-on. So, yeah. So I guess bring your puppet with the strap-on, I guess. No, you don't have to bring the strap-on, but you can bring the puppet too. The puppet may try to shoot his shot, but if she chooses the puppet over you, Mr. Beauregard, I've lost all faith in humanity. But that puppet is quite handsome.
Wait, but you mean you haven't lost all faith in humanity yet?
Mostly, yeah, I have. But there's still that little, like, first it was with David, but David grew a nutsack, so my faith in humanity came back up just a tad. And then his balls haven't dropped. He just grew a nutsack, so his balls still haven't dropped. So
what, does he just have an empty nutsack like flailing in the wind?
yes, but at least he grew a nutsack. So the balls haven't fully developed yet, so they haven't dropped yet. So, who knows? Maybe they'll drop like fucking a clock, or the clock that hangs, where it goes left and right. That could be his ball sack once they finally drop. It's been so long before they develop. But before we get into the next stage, so yes, I've lost track of what the date is, what the date will be. But in 4 weeks from tonight, we will have the date of the century. Lilith and Mr. Beauregard, you are cordially invited to the celebration and all that. And luckily, I don't have to worry about my woman having feelings because you're all the way out in where you're at, and so therefore it is okay. But if you get feelings, basically that will only mean we found your type. So then we just got to get you to find a girl in your neck of the woods that is like that. So yes. So we'll see. So we may be able to help the boy fully because then we'll figure out if he has a type. What his type? Maybe he finally found his type when he interacts with it. But yes. We'll have the camera on both sides. I'll have her dressed up all nice and dandy, and maybe I'll dress in my suit, acting like I'm the butler. Be like, more champagne, madam.
Yes, thank you, Bevins.
Oh yes, my name is Bevins. Well, no, your name is Bevins. So I guess our name is Bevins. Our butler name is Bevins. Okay, we'll agree with that. But before we get into the trivia, because I also got to hop onto the computer, let's take a moment to hear from our sponsors, which I still have not. Actually, yes, here we go. This is for you, Victor, you little bastard. Yes, and then as I'm getting on to the computer StreamYard in a moment, it's my, okay, there we go. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Oh, I forgot to put the other name on here. Oh, well. Let's see. Give me a second. And Lilith. All right, there we go. Oh yes, thank you, sweetie. Do you want some of the vodka with the Mountain Dew, or do you just want a shot of vodka?
I'll just like shoot some vodka.
Oh.
Do you want some?
I'll be good right now. But anyway, let me do one last thing. Okay, so I'm on here. Well, I did find use for the Hangman Outcast logo that was inspired by Obsession. I put it as a background on the stain. So, because originally I thought about using it, but it was too plain. But I was like, I'll use it for this. That'll work. Anyway, let me do one little thing real quick. I need to check to see, can I actually set it? Monetize your live streams. Automatic. High. Okay. Damn it, I should have done this before I went live. Oh, well. But anyway, my point is that, like, okay, so that's saved. All right, so there we go. Yes, the Hangman Outcast can even be monetized. He went through a stream. It is great. But anyway, so we'll give it a few minutes before we start the trivia game because we're in hour number we're on hour number number 2 and all that good stuff. So I wanted to ask them after the stream whenever you're free. Probably a different day, River, only because I'm going to be starting to cook after the stream is over. So yes. I was originally going to cook before the stream, but we kind of got back. Can you give me a Mountain Dew, Cobra, sweetie? Sure. I was going to cook before the stream, but I wanted to make sure we had enough time to savor the food and all this other bullshit. So here we are. But yes. So as far as anything else goes, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to talk about before we get into the well. Plus, we're waiting on Lilith to come back to. And all that good stuff. Oh, yes, I forgot. One more swig of the vodka. All right, let me see. I'm also looking at my analytics currently. Where do I have how much I've earned so far? Let's see. Does it tell me? I'll just look up later. Anyway. Okay, so that's all good and dandy. Oh, that one did decently. Okay, that's good. All right, so yes. Let me remove that from the thing. While we wait, I'm going to put one more ad in or one more thing. Let's see. I'll do David's little thing that I still need to edit for him.
Are you looking for the most fun entertainment on YouTube? Then welcome to the Network 3000. We have game shows, vlogs, live streams, podcasts, live shows, sport videos, gaming videos, plus more. Subscribe today. We hope you enjoy the Network 3000 on YouTube.
All right, we are back with the show. So, Beauregard, you got the cards ready?
Right here.
All right, let's begin.
Now, this is the battle of the decades, as you know. Each card contains one of each: 80s, 90s, 2000s, and the 2010s.
Okay.
We'll start from there. In the 80s. In which year did Whitney Houston release her hit single, I Wanna Dance with Somebody?
Well, we've only got, 10 years to choose from?
86,
84.
87.
82.
Yes, there you go.
87. Okay, 1 point for me.
Yeah.
All right, so next one.
Which singer received the 1994 Grammy Award for Album of the Year for their album that also featured as the soundtrack to a popular movie?
Alanis Morissette? Whitney Houston.
Yes, another Whitney Houston. Who'd have
Was
thought
it The Bodyguard?
It must have been.
that question didn't say. They were just looking for Whitney Houston, and that was it.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, so next question.
Who released the album Back to Bedlam in 2004 that went on to become the best-selling album in the UK during the 2000s?
Coldplay?
What
was the album name?
Back to Bedlam?
Back to Bedlam.
Yeah, I'll spell that. I'll spell that out for you because I don't know if I pronounced it right. BEDLAM.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Pass?
Yeah, we pass.
Okay. In that case, it was James Blunt.
Oh, see, we don't
You're
listen.
beautiful.
Yeah, we don't listen to him.
You're beautiful.
I said we don't listen to him. Okay.
What record did 43-year-old Austrian man Felix Baumgartner break in 2012?
What album? Shit. You don't know?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What? No, not album. Record.
Which would be an album. Yeah, we don't even know who the fuck that guy is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's another pass.
Yes.
All right. It was the highest ever skydive. And the highest manned balloon flight.
Yeah, we don't even know who the fuck this guy is, so we wouldn't even know what the album was called. Sorry.
And it was at highest ever skydive and a balloon flight at 128,097 feet.
Oh, record. It's not a singer, it's a fucking record.
Oh, okay, like a world record.
Oh, okay, yeah. We wouldn't have known that either. Fuck that guy.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Next question, Mr. Beauregard.
Which band released the albums Boy in 1980, War in 1983, and The Unforgettable Fire in 1984 in the
War?
1980s?
War?
Guns N' Roses? No.
No Guns N' Roses either? 80s band. Poison? Motley Crue?
You could say AC/DC.
It wouldn't be AC/DC.
I don't know. I'm just throwing whatever sticks, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one letter and one number.
U2.
There you go. You know what?
Okay, so she got it, but yeah, I wouldn't have known because so was that Boy George. Yeah, no, yeah. So you two, so 1 point for you and 2 for me currently.
Yay.
Speaking of which, hey, Apple, can you please, to the Apple company, can you please stop putting U2 songs on my Apple devices in my music app? I'm sick of it.
That was what, 20 years ago?
That's how I feel with Peso Pluma. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he sounds like. Basically, sounds like a bitch.
No, Peso Pluma is great.
No,
An absolute pioneer and visionary in Mexicano music.
he was 2 hours late to the fucking show.
You know what? Fashionably late. That's the fucking lifestyle, baby.
And also, how is it a pioneer when all of that music from that specific subgenre sounds exactly the same?
But he was the first.
Yeah.
He was the first.
At least Bad Bunny actually has some talent. Oi.
Oi. Oi.
Yeah, see. But anyway, next question. Let's see. We got So yeah, you two, and please please Apple, stop putting all that music. Put some fucking some good music like Hall & Oates or fucking Dawkins in Mr. Bogart's playlist.
Hey, just a quick thing. Did y'all ever have a device? Maybe it was an iPhone. Maybe it was just like a random MP3 player that you acquired one time that like came loaded with music on it.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites was I had this song that came out of like my fucking thing. Do you ever have any favorites that come out of it?
It was like a bleak, a very minuscule period because I was still rocking a CD player until I was fucking probably 18 or 19.
Oh, because the thing is, once upon a time I bought an MP3 player and I couldn't figure out how to upload music onto it, so I just dealt with the 2 tracks that it gave me.
Some basic ass shit.
Yeah.
And some of them or some basic ass shit. So what's the next question, Mr. Bogard?
Which 1995 album featured the hit singles "You Oughta Know" and "Hand in My Pocket"?
Oh, Jagged Little Pill. Beat you. Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. See, I knew she was gonna come up soon.
There you go.
One of my favorite Canadians.
I was gonna say, if you were like a second in front of me, we could have at least gotten the point together. All I need to remember was the name of the album.
The rest of it was "Hand in My Pocket" and my favorite, "Ironic."
Isn't it ironic?
My favorite song was it "Uninvited"? I don't even think it's from the album. It's from I know it was in the soundtrack of City of Angels. Also, Red Sun Rising did a good cover of that
I got
song.
one hand in my pocket and the other one is still a peace sign.
All right, I got 1 foot in my crock. Can I put the other one in your pussy?
No.
Oh, okay, too late right there. Yeah. What?
What is the name of the Strokes' popular debut album released in 2001?
I don't know. I know who the Strokes are, but I don't give a fuck about them.
Probably like the one. I don't remember the name.
The Strokes. That's the name.
It was probably the Strokes. Was it? No.
Oh, okay.
It's
We pass.
Man, It's the band. We're talking about the debut album.
Well, some bands' debut albums are actually the names of the band.
Yeah.
Self-titled albums and shit. But yeah, we pass on this. We don't know this one.
Well, the answer is this it?
Oh, okay. All right, so was it 3-1 right now with you? Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, 3-1.
I'm just happy to be here, y'all.
Yes. So let's go into the next one.
Who released the albums The Life of Pablo in 2016, Ye in 2018, and Jesus is King in 2019 in the 2010s?
Kanye West.
Yes. That's
Ye gave it away,
Oh,
but
yeah.
The Life of Pablo was also a good album.
4 for you, man.
You can also say Ye, but fuck that. It's Kanye. It's always going to be Kanye. It's like Ellen Page is always going to be Ellen Page.
Which actress played Wendy Torrance in the 1980 movie The Shining?
Shelley Duvall.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know my Steve. No, really said. Okay, so that's 5.
Who played Marge Gunderson in the 1996 Coen Brothers movie Fargo?
That's a good one. A good movie too. Fuck. Was it Toni Collette? No. Fuck. You would. No, you never seen Fargo.
I've never seen it.
All right, I'll pass on this. I'll probably look like an idiot once I realize who it is.
Frances McDormand.
Oh, Frances McDormand. Okay, well, yeah. She was great in 3 billboards outside of Edmonton, Missouri. That was a good one. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, so next one.
What is the name of Will Ferrell's character in the 2004 movie Anchorman?
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, that's correct.
There we go.
Who played the character Tiffany Maxwell in the 2012 movie Silver Linings Playbook?
I forget her name.
Damn, I was gonna give you that.
I know, I know you're literally giving it to me. Jennifer.
Don't be asking me.
I can't remember her last name. Jennifer Lawrence.
There it is.
Yes, so that's 2. Now you got 2.
Yay!
Phew. Holy smokes.
I was like, I could have just put you out of your misery at any time, but I chose this to win quiet.
I know.
I love that movie. I love her in it, so I would have. I know who. All right, so
I love her. She's such a baddie, dude.
yeah, she is. All right, next question, Mr. Beauregard.
Oh, man. Okay. The 1985 benefit concert Live Aid raised money to help feed people in which famine-hit nation?
Africa? No.
Haiti. Taiwan.
Oh, I don't know.
South America. The Netherlands. Iraq. Iran. Montreal. The United Kingdom. Vietnam. All right, I pass. You pass, sweetie?
I pass.
All right. Ethiopia.
Oh, okay. Of course, we want to know that. They still a thing anymore? Are they still?
know.
Yeah. USA for Africa.
All right. What was launched into orbit on the 24th of April 1990?
Sputnik?
What was I'm sorry?
Sputnik? I don't remember the names of the. What the hell was launched into orbit?
Waldo? Is that why we can't find him anymore?
Wally!
Yeah, we pass on this one too.
The Hubble Space Telescope.
I'm a fucking pendeja.
You're a fucking what?
I'm a pendeja.
Does that make me a pendejo?
I was into space at some point. You know what I mean? Okay, just like as a sidebar, I had a wicked ass crush on my 8th grade science teacher, so I learned a lot in that class.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Y'all didn't do anything?
No, I never did anything.
Okay, good. The teacher has a lot of good sense.
He's also the reason I have such a love of Guns N' Roses too, and why my mom loves Guns N' Roses.
Also,
Because he played bass in a band. Look, even from when I was a kid, I like the basses.
So you're saying your mom and your science teacher had a thing?
No, they didn't have a thing. It's just that he was in a band and he played Guns N' Roses covers and stuff like that.
Hey, you know what? That would have been good if your mom had a thing, or your mom and the science had a thing, because maybe one day you could just accidentally walk in on them. That way you can see some ass. Now your mom was talking like the guy's ass.
Just saying.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so you could have done all that. You could have just tried to work it in together, and then and then all that. You could have seen him more often. Then when you get of age, he leaves your mom for you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go.
The fuck kind of twisted like Wattpad did you just write?
I don't know. You're into some sick, twisted shit. So I'm trying.
I was like, I'm the one with the story.
yeah. So there you go. I'm trying to add some context in. So yes, everybody, if you are in high school and you have a crush on a
Remember, he was my 8th grade science teacher.
That's why, again, like, was it? You would have 4 more years? Because was it? Yeah, 4 more years because we got this going on. So that way, your mom and the science teacher has 4 years of whoopee cushion and all that good stuff, and then you just take him off her hands.
I'm just saying, like, it never went any that deep, but I did used to write fan fiction about my fucking science teacher. Has anyone else wrote fan fiction about people? I don't know, but I wrote it about my science teacher.
No, with me, it would just be whacking off and having a good photographic memory. Be like, oh, I like this chick at the diner, and all that. Be like, well, and then maybe we'll eventually talk, but you know what? Like, you just close your eyes and be like, all that good stuff.
The same thing happened when I was in high school.
What was the teacher this time?
It was my band teacher, and he was gay.
Oh,
but I had
well, sweetie, we've talked about this. You have your pussy has the power to turn a gay man straight even for a little while. So you could have still turned him straight. Just again, wait till he's 18, or wait till you're 18. You don't want anything.
I used to write fan fiction, and I used to let my friends read it. So Jace knows all about it. He could probably quote it for you.
Yes. Did he ever hook up with the band teacher?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn. Because we know that would have been kind of funny. You lost out on it to your gay best friend.
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway, Mr. Bogart, you can continue with that little side piece of fan fiction and or real life lust, and also some story time with some fictional outcomes.
What is the name of the Jan Martel novel that won the Man Booker Prize in 2002?
Twilight?
The Hunger Games?
Harry Potter? 50 Shades of Grey?
Anthem? I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think about all the books that I read in high school.
Why is there some on my butt?
Vampire Diaries.
Why is there some of my pussy?
What the fuck? I think we pass.
Trying to think of any other books. Why do I have two assholes?
Everybody poops. That's a book.
Narnia?
No.
Oh, dang. So, all right, we pass.
Okay. Life of Pi.
Oh.
Oh, that movie. Never saw it, so that's why.
What was the name given to the series of anti-government protests and rebellions that spread across much of the Arab world in the early 2010s?
Antifa?
I don't know this one.
The MAGA Boys?
It was in. Where was it in?
The 2010s.
No, but where was it?
Of the Arab... I'll ask again. What was the name given to the series of anti-government protests and rebellions that spread across much of the Arab world in the early 2010s?
ISIS?
Oh.
Al Qaeda?
Hmm.
Al Qaeda?
I don't know this one.
Yeah, I don't know either. I give up.
The Arab Spring.
Oh.
Oh, of course, I want to know what the fuck
I
that.
never would have guessed.
Yeah.
What was the name? Oh. All right. To me, this is the first one. Whoever gets it on the first one, because this is definitely an easy one right here. What was the name of Nintendo's first home video game console released outside Japan?
Nintendo Entertainment System?
There.
Yay!
Yeah. And I didn't even have that one. I just, I didn't.
I was like, I don't know what the NES stands for.
You could have said NES too, I think. That would have. But, yeah.
Hey, luckily, neither I don't have an entertainment system either. And it's weird to
Yeah.
think at the end of season 2 of Wipe Those Tears on another channel, I ended up finishing that list where we graded that list of NES games.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think what was it? My first Nintendo console was actually the Super NES. So yeah.
My mom tells me that I played on the original NES, but I have no memory of it. Really, my first game console that I really remember is Sega Genesis. No. Sega Game Gear.
Oh, okay.
We had a fucking Game Gear, and like one of my first games was probably like Mortal Kombat 2 and Speedy Gonzalez.
That was the shit.
Yeah.
I never had any of the Sega consoles, but I had Nintendo and then of course Sony and then Microsoft. Yeah, I never had the Dreamcast, the Genesis, Game Gear, none of that shit.
I only have an SNES simulator, but I don't have an actual SNES.
Yeah, it's like we have a PS2 emulator, but we don't have an actual. Well, we do, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, we gotta take that to like the.
So wait, you guys have a PlayStation?
We have a PlayStation 2, but it doesn't.
It used to work, but it doesn't work no more.
Yeah, we tried everything. We may just have to see if we can get repaired. But we have a PS3, which basically can play PS1 games too, so we're good on that. Just PS2, and we got the Xbox, which can play most Xbox or all the Xbox games, so we can play like any multi-platform game that was on also on the PS2. Plus, again, yeah.
I think as far as consoles go, I have like a 64 GameCube, Wii, a Switch 2, and an Xbox 360. But I never had a PlayStation ever.
Oh wow! What was your first game console?
The first one, I think, is either a GameCube or a Wii.
Oh, how cool!
They moved on. What's that? Speaking of which, yeah, but it was just the MAGA Boys. Hey, you know what? It's okay. You're okay with me not working for the MAGA Boys and all that.
Oh.
Yeah. You should try. You could be a MAGA girl.
No.
Yeah, you'd be
They
MAGA.
probably want me. They'd be like a plus size Latina, All right, let's get her on board.
Yeah. Be like, dude, what'd you do for Bernie? You flash your tits for Bernie or something?
No, it was just Latinas for Bernie.
Didn't y'all flash your tits too?
Maybe.
Yeah. So see, you could have done that. Latinas for Trumpy. And just flash your tits or something. I don't know.
No, thank you.
That would have been funny. Let's see. My Xbox One died. I got to transfer everything to my Series X via. Yeah, I that's what happened to my Xbox One. I have Xbox One S. I do want to get like maybe one day I may just get an Xbox One S again or One X. I have no intention of getting the Series because it's too goddamn expensive. I can't just even if I was even if I'm a fucking I don't know I make it like fucking $30,000 a month. I still would probably have a hard time trying to justify getting an Xbox Series. I don't know. That's just especially with the lack of exclusives. Like literally, the only exclusive I'm looking forward to is Gears of War E-Day. After that, nothing else. Anyway, Mr. Beauregard, you may continue with the next question.
I hope you guys are a fan of the Friends sitcom.
Nope.
Semi. I'll see what I could do. I think I'm at 7 or 2. Yeah,
Boy, here we go. What was the name of the grumpy old man that lived in the apartment below Monica and Rachel in the popular sitcom Friends?
Oh, I don't know that one. I could pass on that one.
Okay. Mr. Heckles.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
In what year did the USA invade Afghanistan?
2002?
1991.
2001?
There you go.
Oh.
I knew it was 02 or 01. I just couldn't remember how quickly they did it.
Oh.
Because remember, it was in 9/11.
Yeah.
So, you still had like 4 months. So you could have just planned everything and then start the invasion in 02. That's why I was like kind of debating. All right, so I'm 8-2.
In 2017, climber Alex Honnold completed a free solo climb of which vertical rock formation in Yosemite National Park?
Yosemite National Park.
I have no idea what he climbed there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay. The answer is El Capitan.
El Captain, yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Or
You're
did I,
Latino, you don't know that.
I don't
wait a
know.
minute. Did I pronounce that right? Capitan.
El Captain? El Captain?
I-
Yeah.
Capitan?
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 Maybe Capitan.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just go with it.
Okay. Who replaced Jimmy Carter as the President of the United States in 1981?
Ronald Reagan?
No,
Oh, that was a
you got
guess.
that one.
That was a guess. 9. Well,
I know, I'm doing bad.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, baby. I forgot to let you know. Yeah, I read that a little bit. Let me read this. Or let me tell you what happens if I win, baby. You get another round of anal before you go to bed
Oh my
tonight.
god.
Sound good?
No.
Yeah, because like I told you, no matter what your problems are, or anything else going around, all that will go away because the only thing that we wonder is why is the dick up my ass? Yes. For all whenever your woman is dealing with things, here's a simple solution. She's dealing with financial, marital, sensitive shit or whatever the fuck women deal with. What you do is you just put your penis in her ass because she won't be thinking of any of that. The only thing she'll be wondering is why is the dick up my ass?
What the fuck, baby?
So yes, that's the advice from the House of Shade. Take it, learn from it, and use it consensually, of course.
Consensually.
My Xbox One died. I gotta transfer everything to my Series X via external hard drive.
Yeah, I've had to do that too.
I wish there was a way I could transfer all my music from my original Xbox onto something.
Oh yeah, I deleted all your music off
How
of
dare you?
there. Yeah, you don't need it. It's like freaking Spotify, YouTube.
Like it's
music.
weird. It's like triple filtered water. It's all the best of the best stuff because a lot of times I had to download these things off of like BearShare or LimeWire, and then from the computer and all the viruses, I would burn it onto a CD.
See,
And then from those burned CDs, which sometimes had scratches in them, so sometimes I don't even have the uninterrupted file. They get put onto the Xbox.
see, that's what that ad I played earlier is made for you. You know, because and so why would you care that they all got deleted because you were a pirate? You went to seven seas to get that music.
Because
And then-
I was a pirate. I sailed the seven seas and caught many a virus for that fucking computer. God
Well,
bless it. Sold the fucking. It was a fucking Windows Millennium Edition.
Yes, and now you have this computer right here because this one is mine.
How dare you?
But anyway, my point is that yeah, so you sorted seven C's and all that other stuff. Yeah, so you don't need it, and your computer went to hell in vain because it didn't do. So you use that computer to buy the albums from the stores
The thing is, a
and
lot of that
support
music,
the artists.
a lot of times that music you couldn't find in stores.
Just like it online.
That's what I did.
Well, online, paying money to get it because that's yeah. Because there were some bands that I couldn't find their albums on. There were some bands.
Like a lot of times these songs were like pitted with the wrong artist or the wrong genre or didn't have a name to it. It's just like unknown and it's just like cool rap mix and stuff like that. And it's a banger and you're like, who the fuck would produce this kind of stuff? And like you never find them.
Basically, don't be a pirate, and also
Find lots of treasure.
and also when your wife's talking a certain way, just put the penis up the butt. That's how you solve all problems. It's good old fashioned anal.
Anyway,
Anal way.
anal way.
What was the name of the first cloned sheep that was born in 1996?
Shit. I can't remember.
I wouldn't even known about this, so you knowing about it would be.
I don't remember. It was called like Babe or something. I really don't remember.
Yeah, we pass.
We passed.
Dolly.
Dolly, see?
We are uncultured as fuck.
And I lived through this shit.
I lived through some of this shit.
Okay, this is a political one. Hear me out. What year did Obama become the president of the United States for the first time?
2008.
2009.
There you go.
Wait, I thought it was 08.
No.
Oh, he was inaugurated in 09.
Yes.
Oh, but he
I'm
won
like,
the
how
election.
dare you? That is the year I graduated. Put some respect on 2009.
09 is when I first went to high school.
That's when I graduated.
What? So you're saying
And that's when my niece was born.
what? So you're saying you groomed me since
All
high
right.
school?
So,
No. What's up?
know what?
Oh, I said no to her for hooking up her vape.
Oh, okay, this is an Olympics one. How many gold medals did Usain Bolt win at the 2016 Summer Olympics?
10?
4, 5,
7,
2,
6.
3.
There you go.
So was that? I think it's 9 or 10, and you are 3.
I don't know.
10-3, yes.
Usain Bolt, one of the fastest Olympians. English scientist Tim Berners-Lee is credited with inventing what in 1989?
The MP3, the toaster, the television.
It's 1989,
I don't
and he
know.
was an English guy.
Fish and chips.
I know it's not a dictionary, not a thesaurus, maybe like a website or something. I don't know. Dictionary.com.
Was it the website? The World Wide Web?
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Give both of us a point because she kind of got it right with the website. It technically is what it is. All right, so 11-4.
All right.
She kind of aided me to figuring out that.
All right, back to video games here. Which 1996 Game Boy game sold more than 31 million copies, making it the best-selling game of the 1990s?
Pokemon Red.
I'll take it.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say that too, but then I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah, Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue, it says, but I'll take Red.
Okay, cool.
So at 5 now, yes.
Yay, I got one. Yay.
Which British... Whoops.
Which bitch?
Yeah.
Man, Bogart with the swear. Which bitch?
No, I almost said which shitcom.
Which shitcom?
Which com?
Hey, we forgot to censor ourselves too, so we heard Beauregard say shit for the first time.
Okay, but in all seriousness, which
English, Beauregard. Do you speak? Sorry.
I made a boo-boo, yeah.
See, y'all's day will be fine. There may just be a tad fire in the kitchen.
okay. Which British sitcom first aired in 2003 features two main characters called Mark and Jez?
Gossip Girl?
The Office,
I don't know.
White Boy in Paris. That's a child thing.
Skins? No, that's way later.
Hey, you watch the American version on MTV too?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't
This
know.
is the 90s. I don't know.
Okay. The answer is Peep Show.
Never would
Yeah.
guess. Never.
Which English newspaper printed its last edition in July 2011 after it was embroiled in a phone hacking scandal?
National Enquirer,
Ooh, I
The
don't
Guardian, The Onion, Playboy, Hustler, Chicks with Dicks, Dudes with Badges,
TV Guide.
TV Guide. Let's see.
Woman's World.
No, they still do Woman's World.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, I bought my mom magazines and all that. Let's see. Women on Women,
What the fuck, baby?
Men on Men.
I don't know.
Uranus and my anus.
What the fuck, baby?
Shittish? I thought Bogart gave it away, so that's what I was like thinking shit. Schittsburg? Shit in my mouth? Okay, I've drawn blank.
Oh my god. The news of the world.
So basically shit in my mouth,
Shit
but
in my mouth.
Oh boy. Oh, we're having fun here, people. Ooh. Mikey, Chunk, Mouth, and Data are all characters in which 1985 movie?
Wall Street? War Games? The Italian Stallion? Oh, that's a porno. Don't ask me how I know. My mom watched that shit. Basically, when Sylvester Stallone did porn before
What
he,
the fuck?
yeah, before he became big, he did softcore porn. Yeah, he was Italian Stallion. That's why they call him that, because his penis apparently is like a stallion.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yo, Adrian, I did it. I busted a nut. Yeah. Let's see. I give up.
I gave.
The Goonies.
Oh,
Oh, I never liked the Goonies.
it's because
So
I never liked it. Yeah.
What is the name of Jeffrey Lebowski's nickname in the 1998 movie The Big Lebowski?
the dude. I know my Jeff Bridges.
Which 2007 Coen Brothers movie sees Vietnam War veteran Llewellyn Moss find a large sum of money in the desert?
Oh, No Country for Old Men.
Hey, there we go.
Shark didn't know that one. Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
No.
The one with Javier Bardem and
Oh
Tasha
yeah,
Yar?
I do. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I couldn't pronounce that name right. Llewellyn.
I don't know.
Because at first I was thinking of Nicolas Cage. Was it Racing Arizona or Leaving Arizona? But then I was like, no, that's not it. And then we said, then you said that. I was like, oh, I know what this is. Was it 97 or 07? Because I think you got the year wrong.
It said 2007.
Oh, 2007. Yeah. That would make Okay.
Okay.
No, big for you.
Dr. King Schultz and Monsieur Calvin J. Candy are characters in which 2012 movie?
Django Unchained.
Oh. I've heard about Foxcatcher, but that was in 2014.
I got one.
So you're what, 6'12"?
613.
Oh, 6'13". See, I was being modest.
Which nation hosted the 1986 FIFA World Cup?
Tokyo.
Europe, USA,
Australia. Sydney.
Thailand,
Brazil.
Russia, Iraq,
What the fuck?
Alaska, Mexico.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, you got it, yeah.
14.
Ruben Jamaica.
What the fuck?
Billy Corgan is the lead singer of which band that rose to prominence during the 1990s?
Smashing Pumpkins.
I was gonna interrupt, but I just wanted to be like, okay.
I know you gave me that one.
You're 7.
We're now 14 and 7.
Yay!
Which UK band released their first single, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor in 2005?
Cobra Starship. I don't know. They're not Coldplay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Arctic Monkeys?
Oh.
Oh, of course. That's why I don't know them. They only have like 2 songs I like.
Yeah.
That's from their later stuff.
Which singer-songwriter had 3 of the top 10 best-selling albums in the UK in the 2010s?
Taylor Swift.
Justin Bieber.
Coldplay. James Blunt.
Robin Thicke.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jay-Z. Kanye West.
It's a singer-songwriter.
Well, he's a singer. He's a
Imogen
rapper.
Heap. No, okay.
Miley Cyrus. Britney Spears. Amy Winehouse. Michael Jackson. R. Kelly. Billy Squire. Damn. I thought we haven't come back in 2010. Hulk Hogan.
Lady Gaga.
Well, Hulk Hogan did have a Japanese album. Remember the Hulk said
yeah.
Heavens. That's what I was wondering. Maybe he had a comeback album. Let's see. Iggy Azalea. Whether that one bitch is from fucking Frozen, that John Travolta butchered her name.
Oh, Idina Menzel.
Yeah, Diddy Mazzilli, whatever the fuck you said. Adele. Wow, I thought that was gonna be the one.
Yeah, I thought so too.
All right, we give up.
Sheeran. Ed.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
Someone said Lord. That was another one that could have been. All right, so yeah, we're so uncut. See, you should know because you love the Hobbit movies more than I do, and you like that song "I See Fire."
I don't like Ed Sheeran.
Oh, you don't remember that song "I See Fire" that was in the second Hobbit movie?
No, I don't.
Oh wow, that was a good song.
We're doing 2 hours, right?
Yes, we've probably got enough time for a few more questions.
All right. Well, look. All right. These are going to be the last 4 here.
All right.
What is Prince sitting on the album cover of his hugely popular album Purple Rain?
A motorcycle?
I'll take it.
What was it?
It says motorbike, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you didn't know, I would have.
I know. I was literally listening to it earlier. Yesterday.
I would have literally. Well, first I would have said dildo, and then I would have said, but no, really a motorcycle. But okay, so next question. Okay, so now you're at 8.
Yay!
which female singer released their debut album in 1990 and went on to win the 1991 Grammy Award for Best New Artist?
Madonna?
What the fuck? I don't know either though.
Britney Spears?
Whitney Houston.
Reba McEntire? Christina Aguilera? Sinead O'Connell. Really? I thought that would have been one.
Avril Lavigne.
Mariah Carey?
There it is.
Okay.
Well, I won't take that point because most of the zombies said it, but yeah, so I'm still at 14.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Well, Lord was for the other one, for the 2010s one. So yeah. All right, so yeah, most of the zombie on the board was 1 point. Fuck it, we'll give him that.
Which R&B singer won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 2002, a year after releasing their debut album Songs in a Minor?
Oh, Alicia Keys.
Where's she at? 9 or 10?
9.
Okay.
And the last one here, Taylor Swift and which other artist both won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year twice in the 2010s?
Beyonce.
John Mayer.
Kanye West.
Let's see. Ed Sheeran. Lord. Adele.
Oh, you got that. Nice.
And at the end of at the end of 10 cards, Lilith 9, Chayton 16.
And then we actually may do this again next week as well. Anyway, so you know what that means, sweetie, right? Your booty hole gonna get gaped again.
No.
Yeah, by way of losing.
No.
All right, it's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. You'll eat some.
We got some lube.
You'll eat some noodles, and then you'll have my noodle. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Also, word of advice to all you guys out there: if your woman's ever having trouble going to the restroom and taking number 2, that's another way to help her go. Is if you put it in the butthole and stretch it out, so that way it comes out all easy.
Have you seen that there was like a Japanese invention that's like an extension you put on your toilet? It's kind of like where like a bidet would go, but it goes into your butthole and it kind of spreads it, so that way it helps you out with constipation.
Oh, okay. We need to get one of those. Yeah, we need to Americanize that. Sound good? Maybe we'll find out if a bunch of guys are actually gay. They like their butthole spread out like that. Yes. So yes, we will be back next week for the 5th episode of the Hangman Outcast and all that good stuff. And we'll be back with, and of course, in 4 weeks from tonight, we'll have the date of the century between Lilith and Mr. Beauregard. So yes, it'll be quite the interesting one. We'll probably do trivia again next week as well. This was fun. And then see what else. What else is there? What else is there, sweetie?
I don't know what else there is.
You don't have anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I have any other lingering thoughts.
Protect your butthole,
Yeah, I just got to protect my butthole.
but you won't have to worry about the time because your butthole is because they're losing the game. A bet's a bet. A deal's a deal. You know.
That was not established at the beginning of this game, sir.
Well, too bad. It's too bad. It's so sad. Now make me a sandwich. But yes, we got. What's up, Beauregard?
I've got one idea that I might do for next week.
What's that?
Since next week, not this Friday, but the next Friday after that, the 31st, is when I go to my next MetroCon. Maybe I can put up some of the panels that I might be going to for the 3 convention days.
Okay.
As like a list of what I'm probably gonna do over there.
Yeah, that'll work.
Is there anyone you're looking forward to seeing at the con?
Oh, like any guests?
Yeah.
MetroCon doesn't really have that many guests like Tampa Comic Con does. And as far as Tampa Comic Con goes, I don't think I'll be going this year.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not that really that many guests. I know there's already like ones I've already met at Comic Con, so I don't really have a reason to go back another year.
Yeah.
I like it's kind of how I like some unless it's a specific actor, artist, or whatnot. Usually, once I go to call them once, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of good after that.
I used to really enjoy going to San Japan. I didn't go every year, but I've definitely gone like a few years.
I don't know. I may have gone, Sandra. I know for sure I went to PAX South. That one I went to. That's where I told you where. That's what got my Facebook taken down the first time because they're sensitive bitches. You hear that, Mark Zuckerberg? You sensitive little bitch. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll be back next week with some random stuff. We'll probably call it random shenanigans or something. We'll call that episode next week. But until then, guys, it's a pleasure. Hope you had as much fun as we did. And yeah, with that being said, guys, be well, stay safe. Have yourselves a great night. And until next time, this is the House of Chayton, Lilith.
I'm Lilith.
And Mr. Beauregard saying ta-ta for now. Take care, guys.
For the house of